Hi guys, and welcome to a Qbilon tutorial about merging. Today we're talking about how you can merge your data in Qbilon. That means if you already have loaded different isolated data sources into your Qbilon instance, then merging is one of the two possibilities to bring those separate data sources together. To show you what merging is all about and how it actually works in Qbilon, I have prepared for you an example instance. And in this instance, I have already loaded 3 different data sources. You can see it here, it's PRTG, Darktrace and vSphere. All of them hold information about your infrastructure, but partially from different view angles. So Darktrace, for example, has information about who is talking to whom. vSphere, on the other side, has information about what infrastructure in terms of physical or virtual machines is there. And PRTG, finally, has information about the runtime behavior of those elements. However, those 3 are currently completely separate from each other. So as we can see here in the view I've prepared, I've colored the nodes so that you can see from which data source they are. So we have the rather pink ones that come from Darktrace, we have the yellow ones that come from PRTG, and we have the green ones that are from vSphere. Actually, we have a color rule that should color the nodes in violet if they have information from Darktrace, PRTG and vSphere, but actually, currently, this is not the case. So what we now want to achieve is to merge the devices from all 3 data sources together. And for that, we can use merging. In order to actually tell Qbilon how to merge our elements, we are going into the data consolidation part. So we click here, I go into the custom merger, we can keep the name. And what we actually want to do is to merge devices from the 3 different data sources. And we want to merge them when you find a combination of 2 devices where the host name, the host, not the heist, the host name is equal to the host name. So this is an indicator that is actually the same element. Make it equal. You can choose a name property. So when the 2 devices are merged, you can tell Qbilon which of the properties should be the name that is used afterwards. And we're going for the name in the first case. And if it doesn't have a name, we just go for the host name. And finally, we can choose a merging strategy, which tells Qbilon how to handle attributes or properties that are present in both devices that it finds and that it wants to merge. So if both devices have for example, a property name, which one should it keep? And we are telling it to use not the oldest, but the newest. Same goes here as for linking. You can set the execution settings like scheduled, dependency to run after tasks, scheduled to run on an hourly, minute basis, or for the sake of simplicity, we are just going for the one-time trigger here. We save it. It is currently running. So now it has finished. Let's just dive into it. And we can see that it conducted 2 iterations, so it ran 2 times. And in those 2 iterations, it has merged 205 node pairs. So there were actually 205 node pairs that were actually the same but in different data sources. To show you those 205 node pairs in the view, we go back into the view, open the graph view. And what we can now see is that in the top left corner, most of the elements have been merged. So the information from the 3 different data sources for one device have been merged into one, which is shown as those violet squares. And if we go into it, we can also see that the data sources for this node actually are vSphere, PRTG, and Darktrace. This was one possibility to merge information, to put information together from different data sources. The other one would be linking, which is shown in another tutorial. And if you liked this tutorial and want to learn more about Qbilon and how you can put it to use, then hit the like and subscribe button. If you want to try it out for yourself, then don't hesitate to contact our sales and get your free trial license of Qbilon. Up until then, take care and see ya.